Well, according to the National Association of Realtors, home prices have retreated even more. Well, according to the National Association of Realtors, guys, the month of July was also a month of retreat and a month of decline. We've seen homes sit on the market now for more than 14 days on average, which is a normal market. We are getting back to some normalcy. We need to get back to a healthy market. Let's dive into the article today. According to the National Association of Realtors, existing home sales sagged for the sixth straight month in July. All four major U.S. regions recorded month over month and year over year sales declines. Now, Lawrence Yun, who is a chief economist with NAR, said the ongoing sales decline reflects the impact of mortgage rates at its peak of 6% in early June. Now, that 6% increase that we saw in June, we are slowly heading back towards that 6%. We're now at the end of August and we've seen rates start to tick up a little bit again. If you're looking to buy a home, guys, stop trying to time the market. Get your money in order, get your finances in order, look for a home that fits your budget and fits your criteria and move forward with it. Stop trying to time the market, guys. This is like gambling in Vegas. We don't know what's going to happen from month to month. From day to day, from hour to hour, sometimes these things are going to change. So when it comes to a purchase of a home that you are looking to purchase for your family, not as an investment property that you're looking to flip in a year or two, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a home that you are looking to purchase for your family to live in, to create memories in, to stay for a while. This is still a good time to do it, even with rates creeping back up towards 6%. Stop trying to time the market. Let's jump back in. According to the National Association of Realtors, the total housing inventory registered at the end of July was just over 1.3 million units. That's an increase of 4.8% from June, unchanged from the previous year though. Unsold inventory sits at a 3.3 month supply at the current sale pace, up from 2.9 months in June and 2.6 months in July of 2021. Now, keep in mind, this 3.3 months of supply still indicates a seller's market. I've talked about this on previous videos. What a healthy market would be around 6 months. That is a 6-month supply of inventory. Again, we're at 3.3 overall. In some places, it's going to be less than that. I know for me in Houston, we're still around that 2 month, although it's creeping up a little bit. We're still just over around 2 months of inventory. And in other places, it's still less than that. The good news overall, that 3.3 is creeping back up to where it needs to be around that 6-month supply of inventory. That is what we consider a healthy market. And when we're getting there slowly but surely. So hang in there if you're a home buyer. The median existing home price for all housing types in July was $403,800. That's up 10.8% from July of 2021, which is around $364,600, as prices increased in all regions. This marks 125 consecutive months of year-over-year increases. That is the longest running streak on record. According to Yun, who again, economist from National Association of Realtors, we're witnessing a housing recession in terms of declining home sales and home building. This is super key here. However, it is not a recession in home prices. Inventory remains tight and prices continue to rise nationally, with nearly 40% of homes still commanding the full list price. Okay, so let me say that again. Nearly 40% of homes are still commanding full list price. So what does that tell you? Okay, if I'm a seller, number one, it's still a good time to sell. Things are not horrible. Things are just normal, right? Normal is not put my house on the market and get 30 offers in 2 hours. That's not normal. It's not sustainable. It's not good for any of us, right? Unless you were that seller during the first quarter of 2022. All right, but what does that tell you if you're a buyer? There's still 60% of homes overall that are not getting full list price anymore. So if you're a buyer, you don't have to compete the way you did in the first part of 2022. So I'll continue to say, don't time the market as it relates to the interest rate. You have options now. You're a buyer, you have options. You have time. You don't have to make a decision yesterday as to whether you want to buy the house, right? You can look at a home, you can look at another home, you can negotiate some things right now. You don't have to waive your option period. You don't have to give your firstborn. You don't have to sell your car to get earnest money, right? You don't have to do that anymore. That ship has sailed. Thank God. We were in a very unhealthy spot. So if you're a buyer, if you're selling, this is some normalization that is well overdue. And again, I keep talking about a healthy market. Healthy market, we're not completely there yet, but we're getting there. Let's continue. First-time home buyers were responsible for 29% of sales in July. That is down from 30% in June and also in July of 2021. Now, National Association of Realtors 2021 profile of home buyers and sellers reported that the annual share of first-time buyers was 34%. That is the annual share. So if 34% are first-time home buyers, you now have another 66% being bought up by move-up buyers, investors, and the investors are still around. You got a lot of investors, especially coming from China right now. You got a lot of these foreign buyers coming back into the market because the last couple of years, guys, foreign buyers were not purchasing like they were prior to COVID. Why? Because of the COVID restrictions in a lot of these countries and the United States as well, with people coming and going. So the foreign buyer is making a comeback right now, and they're going to see some opportunities present themselves. But I am about the home buyer in the United States looking to purchase a home for his or her family. That is what I'm all about. So again, you have opportunity coming, and there's going to be more of those opportunities coming as we hit the first part of 2023. So the article continues. Single family home sales declined to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 4.31 million in July, down 5.5% from 4.56 million in June. And that's down 19% from 1 year ago. The median existing single-family home price was $410,600 in July. That is up 10.6% from July of 2021. Now, again, as these median sale prices start to increase, although again, overall, you're seeing a lot of places where prices are decreasing, but overall, homes are still appreciating. So we are seeing homes continue to appreciate at just a much lower level. It's going to continue through this year, through 2023 and beyond. So this is my question for people. If you believe that home prices are going to continue to appreciate, home prices are going to be higher in 2-3 years than they are today, then it makes sense to buy. It absolutely makes sense to buy a home today. You don't need to wait for a crash that won't happen. Remember, we're still in a shortage right now, right? I'll continue to say this. We're in a shortage. We're in a shortage. We're in a shortage. We're just not going to see the same level of appreciating homes that we've seen in the last 2 years. So again, according to the National Association of Realtors, buying a home remains a worthwhile investment that brings an unmatched combination of security, freedom, and accomplishment associated with the American dream. So what is your American dream? I'd like to know. Let me know in the comments below. Is the American dream still owning a home? I'd like to know. I want to hear from you. So I'm of the mindset that the American dream for everybody is a little different right now. A lot of people don't want to own. Most people do, but a lot of people have changed. The pandemic has changed what they want to do. Maybe they want to travel because they no longer have to be in one location because their job now allows them to work remotely. So they don't want to be in one location. So for a lot of people, that flexibility allows them to move here, move there, move here, move there. They may not want to buy a home anymore. So what is the American dream? I don't know. I think it's changed now. I think most people still ultimately want to own a home. If you've got a family, you want some stability, you want to entertain. Owning a home is it's a different vibe. It's a different feeling when you go home to your own home. And I want to do everything I can to help people get there and keep them educated and empowered along the way. So remember, make sure you get your money right. Get your finances, get your credit in order. If you're not ready now, get yourself ready for when that opportunity comes, and you will be ready to jump on it when it happens. So if you got value from this video, please share, like, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And remember, don't just make a move, make a power move. I'll see you guys on that next video. Go check it out.